Thank you very much, dear colleagues. I'm Vladimir Gorchakov, and I'm responsible expert in RAEX-Europe, in our company in Europe, here in Frankfurt. And I was responsible for the analysis of the credit rating of Czech Republic, which was done this year. I would like to start my presentation first with an explanation of our methodology that we used, and then focus on the key rating drivers which we use for the assessment of the Czech Republic credit ratings. So, as you can see on the slide here, our methodology consists of three key sections. First is social and economic risk analysis, then the financial risk analysis, and finally political risk analysis. So all of these three sections consist of specific rating metrics, specific rating metrics, and altogether we come up with a rating score, which is determined as a weighted average of the total numbers of rating metrics. However, in order to reach the rating under international scale, we use our own methodological product called CCE in foreign currency, and this rating is comparable with rating from other countries. So Czech Republic can be compared with some other regions from countries not specifically Russian. Based on this methodology, the rating committee of the agency made a decision to assign BB credit rating to Czech Republic on 23rd of June this year with a stable outlook. So our first positive factor was related to improving fiscal performance of the region, with a consolidated budget surplus equal to 3.4% of total revenues, or 5.2% of own budget revenues in 2016. Also, we mentioned moderately low share of debt servicing expenditures at 0.8% of total consolidated budget as a second positive factor. In average for all Russian regions, this share was higher than 1.5% in the last year. Also, in our view, the region is also characterized by positive structure of debt, which is first fully formed in local currency, so there is no currency risks here, and the share of long-term loans from the Ministry of Finance of the Russian Federation is pretty high, and these loans are usually concessional loans. As well as we mentioned the favorable structure of budget expenditures, with capex at 13% of consolidated budget spending and reduced share of salaries and related payments. In addition, the region has a balanced structure of tax revenues, with the largest type representing 37% of the regional tax revenues last year, while the share of 10 largest taxpayers in total amount of collected taxes equal to 25% in the same year. And finally, we considered adequate quality of the regional budget management as a positive factor, basing our assessment on the Federal Ministry of Finance data. However, our assessment revealed several restricting and negative factors for the creditworthiness of the Republic. Our first restricting factor originated from the elevated dependence on funds from the high budget tier, which is evidenced by the elevated share of transfers in total consolidated revenues. Our assessment also was restrained by negative dynamic of the region's dependency ratio, which jumped from 60% in 2009 to 74% in 2015, as well as by the moderately low level of nominal wages and personal income. Also, we considered moderately low level of economic development and elevated debt load of the region as a negative factors as well. And in addition, the negative dynamic of investments in fixed capital between 2012 and 2016 also had an adverse effect on our rating assessment. However, such a negative dynamic was in line with country trend and dynamic in national regional peers. Plus we have a base effect here. We assigned stable outlook, which reflects the high probability of maintaining the rating. At the same time, the rating can be affected by positive and negative developments, which can lead to a rating downgrade or upgrade within the next scheduled revision, which is going to be done in the late November this year. So, expanded information about the region's rating, our methodology, K rating drivers, and additional information about the region you can find on our website, which is here on the slide, in the press release and in the research report, which is published. And if you have any additional questions, you can ask me during the networking time or after the end of the main part of this conference. So thank you very much.